the big news the last couple weeks, and everything seems to be heating up regarding this big Hollywood changing potential, like giant explosion of just Disney monopoly, as people call it. So Disney looks like they're going to be buying Fox probably within the next couple of weeks, and by all accounts, Hollywood will be forever changed when this goes through. And make no mistake, someone is buying Fox. It's just a matter of who, and it
Oh
looks
yeah.
like Disney's gonna be the one to be able to do it.
As I say, like, let's be real here. If people are saying that it could be announced early as next week, it's done.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, they're just going through the legal mumbo
Hmm.
jumbo. It's gonna be announced sooner rather than later.
Now,
That's just how it's gonna be.
it is. Like, there's no question about it. You know, if people are saying within the sources, oh, it's going to be announced next week, listen, it doesn't work like this. They don't sign it, and then someone goes on Twitter and goes, all right, let me announce the thing. Like, this has to pass some paperwork through some heavy hitters. They all have to sign off on it. Then they have to make a formal press release on the Spider-Man announcement. Just that announcement was finalized at the beginning of January, and it took till mid-February to announce it. And that was just sharing a character. Imagine a giant company buyout. So, it's probably already done, but it's wait and see on how it's going to go. Now, the big thing people are obviously worried about is the implications of Disney just like taking away all of these franchises and not doing anything with them, which I think is just nonsense.
I was gonna like it's people just regurgitating crap.
Hmm.
That's all it is. Like if
I mean,
Disney's not in the situation of this thing makes money, I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah.
well, yeah, because like they're just gonna assess their assets and see what can make money and what can't. And if all these IPs that they have bought and they have potential to make money, then they're going to use them. They're not just gonna sit on them and let them rot.
Hmm.
Exactly. Like people are going, we're never gonna get an R-rated Deadpool. Yes, you will.
Yes, you will.
Disney are the ones that put out Pulp Fiction.
And
Everyone, Train
like,
Spotting, Kill Bill. Right.
not only that, people forget Fox isn't going to go away. They're going to remain Fox. They're going to keep doing what they're doing. There's contracts in place for some franchises for the next decade. So that's going to keep going. The only thing that will happen is Disney will be in control of them. Just like Disney has sub studios to produce other movies because a studio can legally only put out a certain amount of films a year. Like,
Mm.
you look at Sony, they have like Columbia, right? And then they have other brands. The same thing would be on Fox. They can't just go, oh, okay, Fox is just now branded permanently Disney. That's not allowed to happen due to how film laws and how many films you're allowed to put out per year. The only thing you're going to see a difference that's first in majors, they're going to go, well, okay, keep producing these Fox movies with X-Men. They're going to keep exactly the same. And if there's a reboot, like Fantastic Four and a new X-Men, Fox keeps making it, but we share the characters, just like Sony and Spider-Man. Nothing would
Yeah.
change. No, like, it's not going to go suddenly, everything is shut down on, like, the day after. And it's like, oh, well, I guess every franchise is dead. And I think people don't understand that. Like, that's the big fear.
Yeah. I think like for the X-Men at least, the X-Men are small fry in this situation
Mm-hmm.
completely. But apparently it's the big thing everyone's worried about. I don't know, understand why. But that will probably get a hard reboot. Minus Deadpool. I think Deadpool's the only way you can kind of keep going. Um, just for the sake of the MCU's continuity and like not making everything overly complicated. But
Mm-hmm. I don't, like, I know, I get why people are worried, and that's cool, but I don't think anything much changes first off. And guaranteed, as the things keep going, right? So, like, let's say, like, Fassbender, he's probably got, like, what? Dark Phoenix and, like, two more movies on his contract. He's probably going to play those out. They can't nullify those contracts because then they still have to pay him. So it's
yeah,
pointless,
yeah.
It's like, I don't think they do that, but in the best case scenario, they go, hey, how about we just scrap everything? We'll just bring you into our franchise and continue like it never happened. It's like, all right, I could.
I'll say it with the contracts. Would it work like he has to contractually play this one character, or can he play another character?
Oh, I think he
Is he
would.
signed on for that specific role?
Yeah, honestly, I think they would do the thing where if he doesn't get offered the same role, like the lawyers would just be like, oh, oh, you're breaching contracts. I think he'd have to, you know.
Yeah.
Get-
See, it's just it's a hard one to think of.
It is. It really is. But I mean, it's probably going to happen sometime soon. And I think franchises like Alien and like Avatar, they're not going to be affected too much. I mean, Alien should be affected a lot because it's going nowhere.
Alien will probably go back to how it's supposed to be, I'd imagine. You know,
Yeah.
it's a massive franchise despite what Ridley Scott's trying to do to it and him saying, like, oh, the aliens don't work anymore. It's like, no, bollocks, you don't work anymore.
I want Ridley Scott to get George Lucas the hell out. There's like, it's just pat him on the head and be like, that's great, Ridley. Why don't you go draw us a doodle of androids or whatever you will while we actually make a movie?
Like, just keep him on as like an executive consultant or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And just be like, what would you do? Okay, we're going to do the opposite.
Yeah. Okay, so that's your idea? All right, so yeah, let's not do that. And like, I think there's a lot potential in here that's going to be good. There could be some bad, but by all indications, Disney's not going to just burn this company down to the ground because that's not their business, you know? That's
Well, it's not what they'd want either. You know, the whole point of them buying Fox is to like expand their resources and their IP library because they want to compete with Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And getting Fox would give them the majority holding in Hulu. So fuck knows what the other companies would do with that. You know, Disney could just go, no, goodbye. You know, and that gives them an established streaming service where they can just chuck everything on. So
true. Yeah,
no, I
exactly.
don't. Why anyone would think, oh, they're going to tank everything? Or like, this is the end of creativity in Hollywood. It's really not. Like, can we turn the hyperbole down?
And people also think that there's only like 3 studios in Hollywood, apparently.
Yeah, it's kind of like there's a big 6 for a reason.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going to be. It will still be the big 6, actually. Lionsgate will get bumped up with their tiny little 5%. But like people like shouting how it's a monopoly. It's like they're not even going to own 50% of the movie market.
Yeah.
It's barely going to get past 39%.
Mm-hmm.
So if it even goes that high up.
True. Yeah, so I mean, we'll see how this shakes out, but yeah, keep it on here and everywhere else, guys, because it sounds like the announcement is probably right around the corner.